So today it's already day 28. Isn't it amazing how time flies when you're having fun? This is one of my favorite. So obviously I'm sharing with you all of my favorite postures. I haven't really shared with you my most challenging postures. That might be for another challenge. But right now I'm just going to share with you this side opening, which I love it, but it's also very difficult for me. Getting into this part of the body, right? I have a lot of bound up fascia in this part of the body, and a lot of people have a lot of, kind of scar tissue in the low back, and we just hold on to a lot of tension here. So this is a side twist, kind of side body opening, and we're gonna do it sitting down. So if you need to sit up on a bolster or a block, please do, so that you can get some access into the hips and hamstrings. So it's also going to be a hamstring opening. I like to point my toes. Some teachers say flex, but I recommend you don't flex the feet like that. If you're going to flex the ankle, just keep the toes soft. Okay, so I'm going to point my toes because that helps me to get lots of length all the way through. Now you want to sit up nice and tall, both sitting bones kind of parallel with the earth. And first I like to twist opening to the right. So let's actually bring your left leg out to your side, and the right knee bends, foot in towards the hip. Now I'm going to twist towards my right. I'm going to try and use this left hand to kind of nudge open a little bit the spine. And you can really feel how the back body is lifting up, getting taller and longer through the sides of the waist. And then we're going to continue on with that. We're going to lean slightly forward and bring this right elbow either to a block or to the floor, or if you need just to your thigh is fine. I like it all the way down to the floor. And I kind of use that to nudge and kind of twist this sideways open. You're going to get a squeeze on this side, yeah, and you're going to get an opening on this side. Okay, from there, we're going to start to feel the belly twist open to the sky, and then this right arm can float up and overhead. Now, when you're first starting this, I think it's nice to put the hand kind of behind the head, elbow in line with the nose, and use that hand gently lengthen the sides of the waist, and maybe even let your head rest into your hands. So it's kind of an active movement here. I'm pressing the elbow into the left thigh, pressing the head into the hand, kind of starting to nudge my chest open to the sky. Now, if you're pretty flexible here and you can really extend the left leg to the floor, you might want to reach the right arm all the way overhead. I'm going to shift my hand over to this thigh. You can hold on to that thigh and then lean over. Maybe you can reach the foot. Once you have the foot, you can kind of use that leverage to twist open. Now finding wherever you're getting the stretch, or maybe you stay up tall and just work the hand behind the head. Maybe you can reach for the foot and you start to bring your torso more towards the floor and twist open. Now I'm really feeling about here, I like to wrap the inner arm towards the face. So I get this arm stretch here all the way down to the hip. And then start to feel your right hip pulling towards the floor and opening up. Okay. You see how time flies. I'm going to inhale, push into the legs, and come all the way up. We have to do the other side. Open the legs out and change. I'm going to shift over this direction. Now the right leg is lengthening, and it's not all the way out to the side. Nobody has that range of motion. It's a little bit forward of the body. First, we'll start by extending the right leg, lifting out through the spine, twisting towards the left. And it's okay if the hip comes up for a moment, like even just explore, notice how that feels. And then you can drop that hip down. Keep that little twist happening as you bring your elbow to a block, to the floor, or maybe to your thigh. So there's different levels of flexibility, so you want to really honor your body. If you like, we'll just start here with the arm to the sky. That's already a nice opening. Notice that my head is in line with the heart, right? So that we're not doing anything funky with the neck, right? The chin is slightly, parallel. And here the hand can come to the back of the head. And I'm going to move my elbow with alignment with my nose. And then use these two kind of forces. I'm going to push the elbow in the thigh, and I'm going to press the head into the hand and find that squeeze and twist. If you're like me, you're feeling like you're getting into all this kind of good stuff there. And you're going to definitely get a twist on the inside, squeezing that side. Now let's take it a little bit further before we finish up here. Grab a hold of the left thigh with your right hand and bring the hand all the way to the foot. I like to flex it first so I can get the toe and then point it. Yay, and then twist open. You can reach the left hip towards the floor as you extend the right toes, pressing the right thigh into the floor, twisting the belly up and leaning back. Yay, and that's that. Oh, what a wonderful stretch. Please enjoy that as much as you can. That'll really start to help kind of get into all of that side stuff. Blessings and namaste.